So I'm almost 11 years clean. And I got clean because I got federally indicted and I had a really good PO that was like, hey, what do you think about some rehab? And I was like, yep, let's do it. And I just threw myself into it. But he also had me doing AA and NA meetings, and it was a train wreck every single time I went. So I just got to the point where I was like, no. And then after prison, after home confinement, after all of the stuff that I've been through and all the work that I've done on myself, I did go to a meeting recently, and I was there supporting somebody else, and I was, happy to do that. But at the same time, to me, listening to all those stories was really depressing. And I'm not at the point in my life where I want negativity or depressing stuff. I know real life is depressing. I get that. But it was interesting to go to that meeting because years ago when I did meetings, they were really triggering, I felt. And so I went to this one and I literally had not a single trigger. Not one thing did somebody say that I was like, yeah. No. And so, I know a lot of AA, NA people just demand that you continue with meetings. And I think it's great to pull other people through that's going, starting off in their journey. I think that's really important. But I think from a mental health standpoint, it's not for me. And I'm fine with that. I think it's awesome. What everybody finds and works for them, I'm all for it. But it was interesting having that conversation today because it was the last thing that I wanted to do was go to a meeting. Like, I would rather go to the gym and get my 2 hours in, and I get so much more out of that and processing my thoughts and, what's going on with me and like checking in with myself than I do going to meetings and being stuck back in that whole thing again.